This is Prof.L.B.Gayakawad's English Literature Web. I am Prof. L.B. Gayakawad is teaching today on the topic Methods of Paralanguage, Expressing Meanings and Significance of Words. Before going to the topic, I will request you to watch, like, subscribe and share my channel. Second request I will do that I have put all these notes in the description box, so please see all these notes there. Now we will go to the topic. The topic today we have taken is about the methods of paralanguage. Methods of paralanguage, it means that paralanguage has some methods, and these methods are expressing meanings and significance of words. Means on the basis of the word, this paralanguage happens, and this paralanguage expresses the meanings and significance of words. It means that the meanings of the words and the significance of the words are very important when we discuss the paralanguage. So this is the main gist which I said you. Now we will go to the next topic to explain the methods of paralanguage, expressing meanings and significance of words. We have taken the topic stress. Remember, when the point of the paralanguage comes, the stress is very much important, because the stress is given on the words. The speaker wants to give the emphasis, importance, prominence to the particular word, and that happens the stress, and that happens the main purpose of the speaker. And that's why the stress is very much important. In the spoken communication, means when we do the spoken communication, it means that when we speak with each other, the word significance changes according to the stress or strain. Remember, when we do the communication, spoken communication, or when two persons talk with each other, or the teacher talks in the class with his students, the significance of the word is very much important. Every word has there the significance, and that significance is important on the basis of the stress, on the basis of the strain, which can be said as prominence to words. Means the words are very much important, and without giving the prominence to these words, we cannot express our paralanguage. It means that this paralanguage explains the body postures. It is related with the body postures, gestures. And when the speaker gives stress, gives prominence to the particular word, on the word, then this happens the real meaning of that particular word, because he goes up and he comes down. That is the particular stress, and this stress is now we are discussing. Words and sentences change the stress. Remember, there are the words, there are the sentences which change the stress, because as per the purpose of the speaker, the word and sentences change the stress. Because remember, because when we talk the sentence, every word has its own importance, and on the basis of that importance, prominence or stress, the meaning changes. I will say the significance changes, and pitch also changes the speech as feelings and desires turn. Means as for the feelings and the desires of the speaker, the words and sentences change the stress. Means the stress depends on the importance of the, I will say, pitch, feelings, desires. Means what type of desire of the speaker is there, on that desire, on that feeling, the word is stressed. It means that the speaker stresses that particular word, and that's why here the significance of the word changes. While using the paralanguage stress method, means while using the paralanguage stress method, means when we are going to see the paralanguage method, when we are studying the paralanguage method, the speaker may change the meaning. Means the speaker may change. It means that as per the purpose, as per the I will say feeling and desire of that speaker, the speaker can change, may change the meaning. Means the desire of the speaker comes into that way of talking, and the speaker changes the particular meaning and bring different information while speaking. Means the different type of information comes into it. Means it is not necessary, but it happens because of the feelings and desires. Because the feelings and desires are complicated. The feelings and desires are complicated, and only because of these feelings and desires this happen, or this matter always happens. I will say the listener can also know his meaning as follows as per word significance. Remember, now we have taken one example, and with the assistance of this example we are studying the meanings and expressions, the meanings and significance of the words, how that speaker changes the word, and how that speaker gives the stresses to the particular words, or stresses upon the particular words. Our example is, we live humanity with each other. This is the example which we have taken for our explanation. Now, in this example, the stress on the word we will change the meaning. What is the point? In this example, when we will give the stress on we word, the meaning will be changed. Means the speaker will use his feeling or desire, and then the meaning of the particular sentence will change. So we will pronounce the sentence by giving the stress on we. So how will be that sentence pronounced, or how we will pronounce that sentence? See, we live humanity with each other. We means here the speaker is giving the importance, significance on the particular word, and that word is we. So we, it means that we people, we. So we are there, so we are living the humanity. That is the point here. Now the stress on the word live means, remember, at first we gave the stress on we. Now we are giving the stress on the second word, and that second word is live. So the stress on the word live again will change the meaning. Means now we are going to give the stress on the second word, that is live. And when we will give the stress on the second word live, how the meaning or significance of that, of all the words changes or change, we will see now. means now we are giving the stress on live. We live means we live. We live humanity with each other. It means that now the speaker is talking about the situation of live. That is, we live means the speaker and his friends are living that humanity. Means he is giving the significance, importance, or he is giving the emphasis, or he is giving the importance to the particular verb, that is live. Means he is showing that we are living, and that's why we are living the humanity. So in this way the meaning changes. Then the stress on the word humanity will change the meaning. Means here now we are going to give the stress. Stress means what? Prominence. Stress means what? Importance. Stress means what? That word is very important. That's why we give more importance to that word, that is the stress. And now here there is the stress on humanity, and when the stress will be given on humanity, how that sentence will be and how that sentence will change the meaning and significance of that word, we will see. We live humanity with each other. Means here this speaker is talking now that humanity means we live humanity, means he is giving the particular significance on humanity. That is the point. And finally, again the meaning will change when we give the stress on each other. So remember, now when there will be the stress on each other, again the meaning and the significance of the word will change. So we will read that sentence again. We live humanity with each other. We live humanity with each other. Means remember here the stress is there given on each other. It means that each others are responsible for living that particular humanity. If each other were not there, then the humanity was not possible. That is the thing which the speaker wants to say. So remember here in this sentence, we live humanity with each other. In this sentence, we have seen all the words giving stress upon them, and we have seen that how the meaning and significance of that word changes. That is the point which we have proved here, or we have discussed here. By seeing the above examples, we know that the position of the strain changes. The position of the strain, the position of the stress, the position of the, I will say, prominence, importance, significance of the word changes. It changes or gives the importance of language use, and it is the use of the language. It is the point of the paralanguage. So here it is the use of the language, and word significance means it is, we have seen, is the significance of the word. The paralanguage shows various implications of language use, and remember here in this way we have given the stress on all the words, and that's why here we can say that there are the complications of the language. Means language is very much complicated because the speaker gives the stress as per his purpose, because he wants to change his stress, because every word is important, and that's why he gives the he gives the stress upon that particular word, and that's why it happens. Speakers also give different meanings to words and changes in this way the significance, and in this way the significance of the word changes. The speakers like to express words according to their intention, right? So we have seen that the speakers change, the speakers want to speak their words as per their own intention, because that intention depends on their feelings and desires. as per their feelings. If he wants to give importance to that particular word because it is the thing which is going on in his mind, that's why he wants to express, he wants to highlight that word while talking in the sentence, and that's why he talks, and the meaning of the sentence changes, the significance of the sentence changes. Now the second point which we are going to discuss is intonation. The speaker can express different information and significance by using the spatial intonation in words. Remember, there is the particular intonation in the words. Intonation means what? The rhythmical I will say tone in the words, means we can say it a pitch, means up to some extent I will say the speaker goes up and then comes down. That is called the I will say intonation. That is the musical thing. It means he makes the language sentence musical, and that's why intonation is very much important. The falling tone shows the serious inquiry. Remember, when there is the falling tone, there is the serious inquiry. The rising tone shows the suspicious meaning. When there is the rising tone, there is the suspicious meaning, means there is a doubt in the mind, there is the complication, difficulty in the mind. And the following rising tone shows curiosity, doubts, satires. For example, we means there are many feelings and desires, complications in the mind of the speaker, and that's why all these curiosities, doubts and satires, all these things come into the mind of the speaker as his feelings and desires, and that's why he changes the significance and meaning of the words. Now for this intonation we have taken one example, and we will see with the help of this example how the intonation also changes. The example is I should play. So remember, now we will read the example. I should play. Here is the traditional intonation. Traditional means this is the old type of intonation, I will say. Means it is not the ultra, it is not the particular I will say pronunciation or intonation which will give us different type of meanings or significance. Then I should play. The rising tone here tells the meaning if he is willing to call me to play. Means here it is the desire of that particular gentleman that if he is willing to call me to play, means if he is willing or if he is not willing to call him to play, that is the point here. To call him to play, that is the point here. And so the example is I should play. I should play. I should play. Means I should play means it is there the doubt in the mind of the speaker, because that gentleman will call him or not, that is the point, that is the doubt, that is the suspicion in his mind, and that's why he is talking all this. Then now the stress is given on should, means now we have given the stress on should, and therefore also the should changes the again significance and meanings and shows the necessity of playing, and that's why he the speaker uses the sentence like this by giving the stress on should. I should play. I should play. I should play. I should play. Means here the gentleman is giving the stress, that is he is in the rising situation, and that's why he is giving that stress, and he wants that he should play because he must play. It is necessary for him to play, and that's why he is giving the stress on should. Now the lower stress on should conveys that there is no permission to play, but I determine on playing. So here there is the stress on should, and that is the lower stress, I will say. Means when there is the lower stress, then what happens? That situation comes down, or the importance of that situation becomes rather less. And that's why we will read that example. I should play. It means that now this gentleman has come down because here is the lower tone. And that's why here the explanation is that the should conveys here there is no permission to play, but the speaker has decided in his mind that he will play. Then the falling rising tone is there. The meaning is I am willing to play. The falling rising tone is used there, and the meaning is I am willing to play. So how that speaker will talk that sentence? I should play. I should play. I should play. In this way, when he will talk, he will say here that he is very much interested or willing to play. Thus, the intonation changes with the words with implications. It means that there are many implications while talking, and in this way, the intonation means the rhythm, the musical, I will say musical tone changes as per the particular words. The falling tone shows the tone downwards. The rising tone shows the tone upwards, that is in the ascending situation, and the falling rising tone shows the situation of going down and going up. So in this way there are the three tones which we have seen. The falling tone shows the falling situation, means the speaker goes down. The rising tone is there, it means the speaker goes up, that is his mood is rather insisting or he wants to do that particular thing. And the falling rising tone shows the significance of going down and up, means in this sentence he goes down and he goes up. It means that suppose I sleep, means he sleeps means now he will sleep and then he will get up, means there is the falling situation and then there is the getting up situation, or means he will sleep and then he will get up. So here today we have finished the topic methods of paralanguage expressing meanings and significance of words. Again we will be in front of each other with a new topic. Till then, thank you very much.